Hello and welcome to the third myth that keeps your book a story. Over the last few weeks I have been going through the three myths that are commonly used by people that say, I cannot move forward, I cannot write my book, I cannot fulfill my dreams because of these three main myths, I'm calling them. Okay, so I have ran a competition and I want to announce the winner. The winner is Priska. Excellent, brilliant. You have guessed the third myth that keeps your book a story. You have won a place on my 6-week workshop which starts Saturday the 1st of October. Really looking forward to seeing you there and assisting you along your writing and self-publishing journey. Really pleased for you. But I just want to recap. My name is Daniela Bleckner. I'm an author, book journey mentor and founder of a company called Conscious Dreams Publishing. We provide bespoke publishing and coaching services to women with powerful stories and assist you with your own unique book strategy and equip you with all the knowledge you need to go out there and create a successful book with a shelf life. So, the third myth that keeps your book a story is lack of money. Money is often a word used, I hear, by many people as a reason as to why not to invest in their dream, to fulfill what they really want to do, to take that holiday, to write that book, to whatever it is that they want to do. Money always seems to be an issue. And don't get me wrong, I am not a millionaire. I'm wealthy in my mind and in my heart. And if I know there's something that I really want to go for, I will make sure that I will create that money or manifest that money in some way, shape or form. Now this may sound a little bit airy-fairy, so I want to stick to really grounded ways of how you can actually create money to fund your dream. In 2014, I published my very first book, Mr. Wrong, and I didn't know how I was going to get out there. I didn't know how I was going to publish. I knew that I needed to pay for typesetting services, editing services. I knew that I wanted a cover design that book deserves. I knew that I wanted money to enable me to promote and market my book. So I worked out a budget. And I actually did a crowdfunding campaign. And this is something we do at Conscious Dreams Publishing. We believe there are many, many, many ways to overcome these obstacles or myths. So one of these ways is crowdfunding. And what we do is we assist authors through the crowdfunding process to help them to raise the finances they need to fulfill their dream. But how do you run a really successful campaign? There's a couple of things that you really need to think about. The first thing is being really clear with your audience about what your campaign is, what are you asking for the money for, but most importantly, the effect it will have on others. Why is it so important to publish their book? What impact will it have on other people? But also, what impact will it have on that person who is contributing towards your dream or your project? So, say for example, I did a crowdfunding campaign with a company called Indiegogo for the first time. I'd never heard of crowdfunding before. And I did this and I actually raised £1,100 in 6 weeks. And I was absolutely shocked. I'm a person who would never ask really anyone for anything. I do now, don't you worry. But at that stage of my life, I was one of these people who would never ask anyone for anything. If there was a point where maybe I didn't have money, I would rather sit in my home and, not eat at all than actually let anyone know. So doing this was a big step for me because I felt like I was asking for money. But actually I had to change my mindset and realise actually I wasn't asking for money. I was putting my idea out there. I was putting my project out there for the benefit of, the readers, the people who do want to read that book, and giving them an opportunity to invest in that in return for something else. So these are known as perks. So for example, those who dedicated even £1, they got a dedication in the book. Every single person who who contributed funds towards my project got a dedication in the book. So £5 you might get a dedication, a poem. £15 you get a dedication, 2 poems, a copy of Mr. Wrong. £25 you might get a copy of, I had another poetry book called Seven Shades of Love. So dedication, Again, 3 poems, copy of Seven Shades of Love and copy of Mr. Wrong. So it went up from there. So it's all about what value you can offer other people. Why are they contributing this money? What are they getting out of it? We are by nature humans who want to know, what do I get? What's the return on my investment? What am I getting out of this? But I was very lucky because there were so many people who donated money just because they wanted to. They saw the vision, they saw the dream, and they liked what I was doing, and they didn't ask for a perk. I sent them a book anyway. But yeah, it really is about believing in your dream, really expressing what your why is. My why was I wanted to unite, inspire and empower women, to give us a platform where we could share our stories and be heard, but also to hear from men as well. It was all about allowing us to have a safe space so we can self-discover, to examine our belief systems that we may have about love, relationships and ourselves. And I felt so passionate about getting this out here. I feel so passionate about, you know, talking about the power of forgiveness, and this is what I emphasized on in my Indiegogo campaign. So this is something that we help you to do. So if you come to Conscious Dreams Publishing and you want to get your book published and maybe you don't have the funds, then we will actively help you to do a crowdfunding campaign and get the funds that you need. We've got a couple of crowdfunding campaigns going on now, which is great. Other things you can do to raise money, I mean, that is the best way, but other things you can do to raise money is have a cake sale, sell some clothes. Yes, I know that you have a whole wardrobe of clothes and to give away or to sell, sorry. Have a car boot sale. If your book is themed, if your book is about could be something to do with health, it could be something to do with cancer awareness, then think about something that you can do to really raise awareness. But you know, you could give some money away to that charity, but also use a portion of that money to fund your book. You could do a sponsored walk. You could do a sponsored silence. You know, there's so many things that you can do. It's about just stepping out of the box, getting creative. Sometimes we think that our money must come from our full-time job and I get a certain amount a month and it's got to go on this bill, it's got to go on that bill. No, we can create money. We can free up money. There's so many ways to create money in our lives. And the crowdfunding campaign really is the number one way. I also want to talk to you about a book my partner has. His name's Dean Williams, and his book is called The Path to Financial Peace. And it's all about how you can manage your finances better, how you can be in control of your finances. And one of my favourite quotes from the book is, "Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant." This is by P.T. Barnum. The book is filled with so many practical exercises and tools and resources and information that is absolutely imperative for us to know. I can say just from reading that my finances have increased and I've become so much more in control of my finances and money management. These are things that we're not taught in school, so I really do recommend reading this book, The Path to Financial Peace, doing a crowdfunding campaign, and which my partner actually, we've partnered up and he will be assisting you through that crowdfunding campaign, doing a cake sale, doing something creative like a sponsored walk, sponsored silence. Get the whole community involved. Create, you know, you're not just creating a book, you're creating a project, you're creating something for everyone to get involved. And the more creative you can be about raising finances, the better result you'll have. So the third myth that keeps your book a story is lack of money. And I want to leave you with this. That is just a myth. There are creative and innovative ways that you can create the finances you want. You can work alongside Conscious Dreams, who will assist you with a crowdfunding campaign so that you can fulfill your dreams. If you have enjoyed this content, please check out my website, www.consciousdreamspublishing.com. We also have a blog where you can get lots of value and content like this as well at www.consciousdreamspublishing.wordpress.com. If you would like a free 30-minute phone consultation with me where I can talk you through your book and the next steps, please do contact me at info@consciousdreamspublishing.com. Have a great day, and remember, it's your book, your journey. Take care.